Almost every time I ask myself this question, I fall or rest in my higher self or true self. Hi, loving souls. Good morning and welcome back to Jendely's Lean. This is my vacation morning routine with another perception in New York City. As you can see, I'm not a morning person, so it takes me a while to get out of bed, but once I'm up, I'm up. I don't know what happened right here, but I must have thought the ground was closer to my feet than it was, and it sent my neck all the way back. Ugh. But now we're up and we're out of bed, okay? Finally. Don't forget to show up for yourself every morning, every day, and in this moment. I am the queen of getting frustrated with myself. Now, there is a difference between getting frustrated with yourself for little things than there is getting frustrated with your higher self, because you know you can do better, you know you're more, but you're not creating that more that you are kind of frustration. After the frustration, I usually rest in balance. I do this with the balance of letting go of resistance, doing nothing, doing something, and knowing that it's done. This practice is getting easier and easier for me, some days more than others, because I show up for myself in life. This usually leads me to a question, then an answer, then a solution. If this is something you don't do or people around you don't do, start now. Start doing it for you. Start showing up for yourself. To have this thought back in the middle of 2020 that I would change my life and show my family what I can become, and that I would do this and do that to make them happy. During my visualization, I always project their reaction or the reaction of others to my success. I always project the reaction of others when I visualize my relationship, and their reaction made me happy and proud. Most of us do this. It's not a bad thought until I noticed that I couldn't imagine any part of my life, relationship, success without my projection of someone else's reaction. And when that happened, a faint voice kept asking me, well, what's your reaction to that imagination? You know your family's reaction, but what's yours? I will answer that later, but first, let's fast forward to 2021. Today, January 12, 2021, a new motivational thought emerges. I will show myself a different form of love, happiness, success, positive engagement. I will surprise myself. Then I realized that I can't really surprise myself. Now back to answering the question so it all makes sense. The question was, well, what's your reaction to that imagination? You know your family's reaction, but what's yours? The answer is, I had no reaction. subtract my family's reaction and observe my own, I don't have any reaction. Why was this? If this is what I really wanted, if going to college, buying my own house, if getting married and having kids, and making all this money and living a successful and happy life was my goal, why can't I imagine my own reaction? The reason was, almost every time I asked myself, what's your reaction? I rest into my true self or higher self. When I rest in my true self, I don't react. It sounds weird, I know. It's weird because I'm used to my ego reacting to everything. When I am my true self, I don't want anything, and I feel full. That might also explain the lack of reaction.
Oh my God, that doesn't look good at all. I'm scared to eat that. Is this iced tea sweet or sweetened? Alright, I'll take that from you. This is just risky.
I prefer the word true self because higher self indicates I have to look and reach for myself, when in fact, I just have to rest in myself. That was my first time ordering Uber Eats in New York, and the guy brought my food on the bike, and everything was just, the salad and the eggs and the avocado was just like mixed up together, and the water from the salad kind of like drained on the bottom of the egg, so it really looked really risky to eat. I stopped by this little cute bakery to grab some stuff, and I think they were Korean because the guy that walked in was speaking Korean, and I grabbed quite a few desserts. I just didn't show you guys all of it, but I will show you one of the ones that I kept to show you guys. I did my makeup off camera. When I got to New York, I decided I'm not gonna wear any lashes. I don't know, fake lashes. I don't know why, but I decided I would just do one color eyeshadow on my lid, and I was pretty much wearing the same lipstick over and over. And I decided that day to wear this extremely, I think it's like extra large sweatshirt, and then I paired it with a knee-high socks. And it was really nice in New York that day. This was a rainy day, but it was just the perfect weather to dress like that. So that's what I wore for that day. One of the things that I experienced during this quarantine in New York was the restaurants and the commercial clothing stores refused to open their public bathroom to the public. They were like, no, we're not allowing anyone to use the public bathroom. We're sorry. And I was like, what if I even buy something? And it was a no. And I had two choices, either get in the Uber and go back to my hotel and use the bathroom, or use the bathroom in the alleyway. I was just so lucky that my friend found a bathroom open in one of the restaurants, because every store we walked in refused to let me use the bathroom. And in North Dakota, the bathrooms are open. So I thought, like, the restaurants and bathrooms are open. So I thought it was a little strange that, I mean, I get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button for more videos with perceptions. And follow me on Snapchat at Jendely. And yeah, thank you.